Okay guys, I'm at the South Beach and this is really good news. So myself, and unknown to me, there was another person who's helping to spread the seed of the yellow horned poppy. That's quite a rare flower, it's mostly on the south coast down in the southeast section. And I want to show you that what's happened on the rockery here is great. It's really beginning to change. So I've been planting the seed, and this other gentleman has as well. So what's happening is the rockery was put in and reinforced around 2015. The thing that you can do to transform, this is a debate about this moment, the way we can transform things when this happens is you take the seed base that was there, you dig it out with your digger, you leave it here, you put your rocks in, you grab the seed base and you put it back in and fill all the holes with it. That means you haven't lost any of your seed base. It's all there. All your coastal flora will come back. It will grow in between the rocks. So we have some vegetation that's more inland here. Okay, you have your beautiful hogweed here. You some docks, and then you have your orache. And here's what I'm really excited about. So these have gradually started to pollinate down from the main plant, mother plant, which is here, and you have specimen 1, 2 and 3 and 4 specimens, and they're really healthy. And what I've been doing, this is mugwort here, by the way, it's a beautiful flower here. What I've been doing is positioning the rocks around them so that people don't walk in them. So I put this one here like that, look, and that protects this flower, see? And here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 specimens. So 5 specimen yellow horn poppy there. And now one of the problems, of course, is valerian. Valerian is beautiful, butterflies love it and bees, but it's a real bully. It overtakes everything. So I pull out valerian. The last 2 years I've been pulling out valerian out of the rocks, to try and make sure it doesn't overtake the native flora, which it does. Here's your sea mayweed here. Mugwort again, there's mugwort. Sea spurge, beautiful yellow flowers. Orache, dock. Here's your sea rocket, both pink and slightly lilac flowers. Beautiful big sea spurge here. So the mugwort is doing really, really well. It's really seeded well. And here you can see your valerian, the purple one. Right, here's sea mayweed coming up. This is the flower, look. Beautiful flower. And here we have another yellow horn poppy. This is some valerian I pulled up here. Yellow horn poppy by the sea mayweed, the orache. So this is one of the mother plants is here. So if you take a look here, it's really a big specimen there. And take a look, there's another one here. And here is your valerian. So this is one of my favorite floral points on the beach. It's like a little microcosm, look. You got your sea plantain here, your rest taro, your lime grass, your sea mayweed, your valerian you want to keep out of here, so you constantly keep this cut. Sea spurge, plantain. This is your valerian, look, see, it's a constant little battle with this stuff. And then over here is another site. So here you have yellow horn poppy, another one here. These are all babies, a few years ago. And these are 3 babies that I protected here with rock armory, 1, 2 and 3. So, and here's another location that's just so beautiful, look. So you have your kidney vetch, your bird trefoil, your plantain, your sea plantain, your lime grass, and yeah, it's just a beautiful microcosm. And this one, as I mentioned, I keep the valerian out. Here's your valerian here. If that gets in, imagine what that would do to that. It would just, look, it takes over everywhere. It would take over all of this. There's your sea beet here, beautiful plant there as well. And each one, remember, has its own relationship with insects, you know. Just calm down here. You know, 3 babies, look. These are tiny little guys. Look, so begin to grow the flower here, look. These were tiny guys, you know, 2 years ago. And there they are there. And in Faith Wilson's recent report on the side, I did bring Faith Wilson, your local ecologist, up here. I told her I was trying to take care of this little rockery to show what could happen if you looked after a rockery. And look at all the specimens we now have coming. Keep the valerian out. Bring seaweed, so I bring seaweed in, I stuff them in between the rocks and add sand, and then I just let nature do its thing. So if we really want to change things, if they were to bring in more rock armory, this is how you do it. You dig out the specimen before the rock armory goes in. You store it, rockery, dig, and drop back in between the rocks like this. All those seeds will come back straight away, instead of just dumping rocks on top and then waiting 20 years for them gradually to come up. Most of them won't, because they do need a certain amount of light, right? So this way we don't lose any of our